We're going to open up the Cuervo Club in moments, and I imagine there's going to be a lot of Charlie Hustle in this Cuervo Club. Pretty good reaction to that, huh, Chris?
Great reaction. The most I would say I've been tweeted about something with our show in a long time, and it wasn't even really on air.
Yeah, a lot of people say, man, that's quintessential Le Batard Show, and I don't really know what to make of that. I guess I'm flattered.
I think it's us leaning into something.
Yeah, I guess I'm flattered by that, and no one else really does stuff like that, which is in a world full of replicants, we are capable of the occasional original thought. That makes me feel good.
But you did just say there's going to be a bunch of him in there. I don't have any of him.
You don't have
I have us saying,
Pete! Yeah.
I don't have the clips of him saying, I can't hear you.
I was trying to piece together, because if you listen back, like what he's watching, the newscast that he's watching is quite dark. I was trying to figure out what the channel.
Like terrorist something, right?
Yeah,
Probably Newsmax.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to project on him like some sort of like political leanings, but like it was getting there.
Pete!
Hey, we have not opened up the Cuervo Club. I'll get there in a second. But do you remember Charles Barkley was highly critical of Turner for possibly losing the NBA rights? Super over the air on Turner in ways that were kind of like rebellious. Not kind of. Definitely rebellious. Well, he's put out a statement now that Turner, which has threatened litigation, like they're really upset because they claim that they've matched this offer from Amazon. The NBA said, no, you're not aware of all the language in here. You did not actually match it. So it's not exactly harmonious, which lends itself to a very interesting final season of coverage for Turner. But Charles Barkley has released a statement here now that Turner is once again reportedly not getting an NBA package, and a bit of a change of tune from Charles Barkley, now very much backing Turner. So here it is. Clearly, the NBA has wanted to break up with us from the beginning. I'm not sure TNT ever had the chance. TNT matched the money, but the league knows Amazon and these tech companies are the only ones willing to pay for the rights when they double in the future. The NBA didn't want to piss them off. It's a sad day when owners and commissioners choose money over the fans. It just sucks. I just want to thank everyone who has been a Turner for the last 24 years. They are the best people, the most talented people, and they deserve better. I also want to thank the NBA and its fans, the best fans in sports. We're going to give you everything that we have next season. That is from Charles Barkley, a very pro-Turner message there. And again, once again, setting up the table for a very curious final year. I don't think this is the end for inside the NBA, but it does now seem that the NBA has to bridge some interpersonal relations gaps that there might be with the foremost studio show in the history of that sport, a show that is synonymous with the sport itself. And many NBA fans are hoping that no matter what this means, it means that they still get to watch inside the NBA. That, after that statement, seems a lot less likely. I'm kind of bummed about this.
It's going to be an awkward statement once they sign with Amazon and move over there.
So walk that one back, right?
Yeah. Well, I think if you read into that statement, he didn't paint them in a negative light. He basically said, man, they got so much money.
You know what I heard from that is they might pay me double.
Yeah, that's kind of there. But he calls out Adam Silver in particular, and I do think that this is not caring as – you can paint it as not caring as much for the fans when – that studio show is probably more popular than the sport. I think NBA fans have more of an issue with the NBA than they do with inside the NBA. I know I do. I'm in there. Like, I've got a bunch of issues with the NBA, but inside the NBA, pretty pitch perfect. It's pretty much the same thing every year. I know what I'm getting. I like the characters. The sport itself is so secondary to what is happening there.
Wow. I honestly, not the biggest NBA fan in the room, but I prefer the games.
Yeah, I don't know that. I mean, look, Inside the NBA is an incredible studio show.
What do you have more of an issue with when you watch a game on TNT?
Well, but
the game itself, where a superstar might be sitting out, or it's a blowout, or it's just everybody jacking up threes, or the studio show? Because
the
game is still
great. Now you're comparing like the bad games. Like,
but
what do I like better, the bad games or the
occasional
show?
good game with stakes?
Occasional,
yeah, the occasional good game. Like when I say a catch-all
season, right?
Well,
so
I'm not cherry picking when I say that. Like, there's plenty of things I just highlighted them, problems that people can have with the sport. I don't have any problems with inside the NBA.
That's fair. I guess it's just more saying that, like, the peak where you're actually watching the game and the games are good is still better than a studio show. Like, the studio show is there to supplement. So sure, the valleys of the game don't compare to a consistency of a studio show, but that's probably the case with, like, most studio
I want to see who wins
shows.
that race to
It's
the
just
board.
the best version of it.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Shaq or
different-
Kenny?
That's a different game.
Okay, then
Just
maybe I should
sell
change-
that to Amazon.
I can maybe
For real.
change my language, but I think, okay, the more consistent, enjoyable viewing experience for me when a game is on TNT ain't the games. It's the studio show. Open up the Cuervo Club. Oh, and it's brought to you by Cuervo. Now is such a good time to enjoy the tequila that invented tequila.
It's incredible.
The best tequila.
My favorite. My favorite. Chris Cody, what is the first sound in the Cuervo Club? I'm building with anticipation. Wait, one more time?
The town on alert.
Just trying to establish
Good
a
start.
cadence here.
Good
Jeez,
start.
I'm dancing. You just tell me how to dance. What's the next sound in the Cuervo Club?
Oh, God, no.
Again, we're stepping on each other's feet here. Are you leading lefty? Because that's tough. What is the next sound in the Cuervo Club?
And I think that would be fair.
You know who that is?
No.
And I think that would be fair.
Is that Patrick Mahomes?
And I think that would be fair.
That's Patrick Mahomes.
Keep guessing.
Mina Kimes.
What?
And not even trying to do anything. She just said that.
does.
And I think that would be fair.
Just a weird
Sounds like
first
Sandy
couple
Cheeks.
words.
So Mina, I've noticed Mina has like an odd accent in that she moved around a lot, so it's hard to pinpoint. I guess that's a Nebraska accent.
And I think that would be fair.
We don't know what it is. It might be Jimbo Fisher.
That's wild. What is the next sound in the Cuervo Club? Gabo? It's been a minute. Welcome back. What is the next sound in the Cuervo Club?
I'm just saying these whales better not wage war on us because it's over.
We won, by the way.
Yeah. Those protections that can fall away at any moment. You don't want to escalate this. Do not come. Don't do it. What is the next sound in the Cuervo Club?
To couch. Yeah, I mean, he did.
Great segment, Jerry.
Look it up. Thank you.
Pete, you got me?
Next sound in the Cuervo
And I
Club.
think that would be fair.
Next sound.
ENNUI.
Cuervo Club.
Say, no, I did not have sectional relations.
That's a quick turnaround.
Thanks.
Do we have more puns? What's the next pun in the Cuervo
I'm
Club?
sure you guys don't know too much about UCLA, but our football program, but we're in LA.
Oh, that was tricky.
It's us and USC.
Oh, why would you send me into my weekend like that?
It's us and USC.